Mohammad Moizu. This name has been dominating headlines over the last few days. He is the president-elect of the Maldives and replaces incumbent president Ibrahim Mohammad Solih. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was among the first to congratulate Mohammad Moizu on social media. Solih was pro-India. He was known for his India First policy. But Moizu is backed by China. And guess what? Moizu has vowed to remove foreign military forces from the Maldives. He did not take names, but he was referring to India, which is the only country with military deployment in the Maldives. Up until now, India and the Maldives have shared close and cordial ties. Is that about to change under Moizu? How is this going to affect the entire region? Is the president-elect of the Maldives a puppet in his own country? Hello and welcome. This is Gravitas Plus. I am Molly Gambhir. So who is Mohammad Moizu? Before cutting his teeth into politics, Moizu was an engineering professional in the private sector. In 2012, Moizu became the Maldives Minister of Housing and Environment. This was under President Mohammad Wahid Hassan's administration. In 2013, President Abdullah Yameen of the Progressive Party of Maldives came to power. By then, Moizu had earned his favor. He was retained in the same portfolio throughout President Yameen's 5-year term. It was President Yameen who made the Maldives a part of China's Belt and Road Initiative. During his tenure, Moizu oversaw the construction of the China-Maldives Friendship Bridge. The $200 million bridge connects territories within the Maldives, but it was largely funded by China. In 2019, Moizu climbed to the position of Vice President of PPM. He took charge of the crucial elections department. In 2021, he became the first ever mayor of the capital, Malé, to be elected directly by the city's residents. And now, after 3 consecutive terms of the rival Maldivian Democratic Party's control, Moizu pulled off a victory over Solih. So how is this going to fare for India? As I told you, Moizu is a known ally of China. His entire election campaign, in fact, revolved around an India out campaign. Moizu even accused the incumbent president, Solih, of compromising Maldives' independence and sovereignty. How so? By allegedly seeking India's endorsement for every major decision. Moizu says he is not pro-China but pro-Maldives. Then what exactly explains his pledge to remove foreign military forces? Like I said, he did not take names, but he was referring to India, the only country with military deployment in the Maldives. Now, how big is India's military presence in the Maldives? Let me break it down for you. India has only 2 Dhruv advanced light helicopters in the Maldives. And besides that, India gave 1 Dornier multi-purpose aircraft to the Maldives National Defense Force in 2020. The Maldives commands and controls the aircraft, but India bears the running costs. 75 Indian military troops stayed in the Maldives to assist the operations of the helicopters and aircraft. The presence is minuscule, but Moizu's party projects it as a threat to Maldives security. But what about all that India has done for the Maldives? India provides the largest number of training opportunities for the Maldivian National Defense Force. It covers around 70% of their defense training requirements. In February 2021, India extended a $50 million line of credit to the Maldives for defense projects. New Delhi also signed a deal with the Mali government to set up and maintain a critical naval facility for the Maldives military. India-Maldives defense cooperation extends to the areas of joint exercises as well. They carry out war games such as Ecoverin and Operation Shield. And in the last few months, India has been among the Maldives' largest trading partners. It has provided grants, concessional credit, budget support, capacity building. In the year 2020, India announced a $500 million package for Greater Malé Connectivity Project, commonly known as the Thilamalé Bridge, which will connect Malé to neighboring Willingli, Gulifalu, and Thilafushi. It overshadows the Chinese bridge in length, scale, and price. During the COVID-19 pandemic, India sent a financial aid of $250 million. If anything, India has been a force for good. Why is Moizu making such claims against India then? He is talking about sovereignty and independence. Then what explains China's expanding footprint in the Maldives? China has funded infrastructure projects in the Maldives, but it came at a cost. The projects have left behind a mountain of debt. After the incumbent president, Ibrahim Mohamed Solih, took office in November 2018, his government had a hard time figuring out how much the Maldives owed China. Its central bank governor, in fact, believed the government directly owed $600 million to Beijing, but there was also $900 million in loans, which were issued to Maldivian companies under sovereign guarantees. The Maldivian government would be obliged to pay this amount back if the borrowers defaulted on their loans. But then again, is there anything new about this? What is China's Belt and Road project if not a debt trap? So is the president-elect of the Maldives a puppet in his own country? Or is he a man being misled by ill-intentioned forces?